Hello and welcome to RealTalk Round Up with Romy. I'm so excited to be here with all of you today. I am Romy, your NextSteps career coach. I empower adults who are overloaded and overwhelmed and at a career crossroads to find career clarity, career confidence, and career success. How, you might ask? Well, I meet you where you are, and then I partner with you to provide you tools and resources so that you're able to effectively communicate your value and own your worth, stand out in the crowd so that you can advance your career and have a voice at the table. This will look different for each of you. For some of you, it's climbing that corporate career ladder and breaking through where you couldn't before, building your leadership skills and career development. For others, it's doing that career pivot. You can do this at any age. I did. And changing jobs with a more traditional job search. No matter where you are on the career transitions pathway, I will guide you and give you a strategic and tactical roadmap and support you every step of the way. So today on Real Talk Roundup, we are going to talk about what to do to stay on track when everything seems to be going haywire. I'm going to get real and raw about what's been going on in my world, what to do when things just are out of control. So let's get real. Let's get talking. How do we be flexible? How do we get back on track when everything goes off rails? For those of you who follow me, you hear me often talk about my Monday mantra, which is make your plan and work your plan. This is where pre-planning has such an impact. I use for my pre-planning, as many of you know, a dry erase board where I really map out my week's events. This really allows me to see the big events that are going on throughout the week for my family, both professionally and personally, and if there's any major differences in our week's events. For instance, this week on Thursday, I needed to be in 4 places at once. That's not going to work. So by knowing that at the beginning of the week, it allowed me to make the plans well in advance as to what I needed to do rather than finding out an hour before and feeling like a chicken without a head. It's not about the tool specifically, it's about having a tool that allows you to plan ahead. In addition to my dry erase board, I love to make lists and write things and cross them out. There's a lot of power in crossing off that list. I use the calendar on my phone so alerts pop up. I have a big calendar as well. And I use Asana. Lots of people like Trello. There's lots of other ones. I'm not an affiliate. Use what works for you. Take pieces of other people's advice and tweak it so it makes sense for you. It's about finding something that resonates and works that helps you make your life easier and organizes you and keeps you on track. When things get out of control, spring hit and I feel like the wheel has been going and going and going and I am having a harder time than usual reining it in. Now, what can you do? You can give up. You can pull up the covers and say, I give up, right? You could, but that's not going to get you where you want to go. My business needs to keep moving forward. My clients need me. My family needs me. My household needs me, right? So I can't just give up. I need to persevere. I need to push through. I need to show myself compassion. I need to give myself some grace. I need to dance in the moment and go with the flow. Take a deep breath and say, okay, I need to hit the reset button and I need to figure out how to take back control of that hamster wheel. Are you ready to take back control of that hamster wheel? I know I am. So when things sort of feel like they're flying, right? We need to give ourselves that moment and say, okay, what do I need to do to get back control in this moment and then to move forward in a better way? So for starters, we need to prioritize. What exactly needs to happen when things are flying out of control? Think about that. What are the things that when things are really crazy have to get done? They are our absolute. They may be time deadlines. They may have a sense of urgency. They just can't not happen. So we start with those and then we reverse engineer. Sometimes we need to just breathe. Sometimes the universe is saying to us we need to take a break from whatever it is and focus on this other thing. So it's a piece of saying, okay, you're telling me that this part of my life needs my attention right now. What accommodations do I need to make to the other part of my life so that I can do that? So don't punish yourself. Don't beat yourself up for the things that aren't getting done. It doesn't matter if there's dirty dishes in the sink or if the laundry isn't totally finished or your bed isn't made. Focus on the things that have to happen, right? Get those things done. Give yourself that permission slip to know that this season is a little crazy and it will pass, right? And push the reset button. And tomorrow is a new day, or an hour from now is a new moment, and move forward. Let me know if you can relate to that. Because here's the thing. Life is messy, right? I use the hashtag life happens a lot, right? Perfection does not exist. The perfect time or the perfect moment or the perfect way isn't going to happen. And so when things get out of control, we have to remember things happen in seasons. And we have to remember to give ourselves that grace and compassion so that we can take that deep breath, hit that reset button, and reconfigure, right? Now, this can be easier said than done. Our inner critic wants to tell us we're awful, it's not worth resetting, everything always goes wrong, it can't be fixed. But that isn't true. How do we show up as our best self? Who do we need to be in this moment so we can be our best self and so that we can make the right things happen, make the good things happen, and make the best decisions in that moment and move forward in the best way possible? These are the foundations that I help my clients set up with so that we can quiet our inner critic and move forward in those best ways and take advantage of those tools that we have, those structures that we have, and those reorganizations, because things do sometimes spiral out of control and we need to rein them back in, not give up, and keep pushing forward. It's really great when you have an accountability partner or a professional coach that you're working with that helps you remind yourself of those things, reminds you of those tools, helps you build those muscles, holds you accountable for your goals and your dreams, and keeps you on track. Sometimes it's hard to stay focused when there's a lot of noise going on out there. But you can do it. You have the skills, you have the ability, you have your strengths. You need to tap into your inner confidence, your inner strengths, all of those great things that you have. And that's what I do with my clients, and I'd love to help you do it too. So if you would like to connect with me, I'd love to connect with you. I have a freebie going on that helps you stop undervaluing yourself. It helps you have your voice at the table. It helps you advance your career with confidence. It is a interactive video and workbook. So if you go over to my bio, you can access that. It is a free resource because I saw the great need for it. Also in my bio, you are able to connect with me by having a complimentary consultation that's full of strategy, full of clarity. We can see how we connect and what if my signature programs or which of my signature programs make sense for you. And you walk away with some clarity and action steps that you can move forward with. So I hope to connect with you and build community. Or private message me. Let me know what's going on and how I can assist you in moving forward. But it's really about setting your priorities, giving yourself grace, giving yourself compassion, and knowing that tomorrow starts today and you have the permission slip to give yourself grace and move forward, and it's okay. It will be okay, it's okay, and good enough is better than okay. I am Romy, your Next Steps career coach. Let me know how I can support you every step of the way. You can do it.